Okonkwo walks the dusty path of Umunioma, his ragged clothes unable to hide his honest eyes. The quiet village respects Okonkwo's integrity. Each greeting is a testament to his unwavering honesty. His reputation precedes him, a beacon of honor in a humble setting. Under the harsh sun, Okonkwo toils relentlessly, his bare hands wrestling with the arid earth. Each movement is a testament to his struggle against the unyielding land. The meager crops stand as a stark reminder of his poverty, a visible manifestation of his relentless battle. Despite his efforts, the earth offers little, a silent witness to Okonkwo's enduring hardship. Okonkwo sits alone in his dimly lit hut, the silence broken only by the steady drip of rainwater. The thatched roof leaks, each drop a stark reminder of the desolation surrounding him. His stomach growls, a painful echo in the night. Before him, a small bowl holds a meager portion of dry gari, a mocking symbol of his hunger. In the heart of the village square, Okonkwo strides with purpose, ready to draw water. The air is thick with the savory scent of ogbono soup. The rich aroma only intensifies Okonkwo's growing hunger. He quickens his pace, driven by the anticipation of the meal ahead. His eagerness is palpable as he nears his destination. Okonkwo halts just outside Mama Nwani's kitchen, the wall a silent barrier. The rich aroma of the soup teases him, an invisible feast. He closes his eyes, a world of flavors unfolding in his mind. Each breath is a journey, each scent a memory. The savory aroma is savored. Okonkwo crouches near the kitchen wall, preparing his simple meal. He adds a little water to the gari, his movements deliberate and careful. The aroma of the soup wafts through the air, mixing with the earthy scent of the surroundings. He brings the bowl to his lips, savoring each mouthful of the humble dish. With eyes closed, Okonkwo savors the simple flavors, a moment of quiet contentment. The steam from the soup blends with the cool air, a comforting presence. The serene quiet of Mama Nwani's compound is suddenly torn apart by a scream, a sound that shatters the very air. Mama Nwani explodes from her kitchen, the very picture of fury unleashed. She wields a giant cooking spoon, transformed in her grip to a weapon of righteous anger. The spoon, once a tool of nurturing, now gleams menacingly in the light, ready to strike. Her eyes blaze with fierce determination, promising retribution for the unseen offense. The air in Mama Nwani's compound vibrates with her distress. Her cries cut through the stillness. Her voice, raw and piercing, shatters the calm, each word laced with desperation. "Where's my stockfish?" she wails, the question hanging heavy in the air. "My big round stockfish that was just in the pot?" The compound seems to hold its breath, awaiting an answer to her desperate plea. Her anguish echoes, unanswered, leaving a void in the heart of the compound. Dust devils swirl across Mama Nwani's parched compound as chickens peck relentlessly. Mama Nwani, a formidable figure, her eyes sharp, stands amidst the chaos. With a gnarled finger, Mama Nwani accuses, You demon in rags. You stood there to distract me with pity and stole my fish." Her voice cuts through the air, filled with fury and accusation. Okonkwo, cloaked in rags, becomes the focal point of her wrath. Okonkwo trembles, a storm of fear and desperation raging within him. His eyes dart nervously across Mama Nwani's compound, avoiding her piercing gaze. His voice cracks with denial. "No, Mama Nwani. I only passed by," he insists, desperation lacing his tone. "I did not enter. I did not touch your pot." His words hang in the air, a fragile shield against the looming consequences. A bustling village square suddenly focuses on Mama Nwani, her cries cutting through the air. The villagers begin to stir, turning their heads towards the cries. Murmurs ripple through the crowd as the accusation against Okonkwo spreads like wildfire. The news of the accusation against Okonkwo spreads quickly. Confusion and disbelief spread across the faces of those who know Okonkwo. A sense of unease settles over the village square as the community grapples with the shocking allegation. Two village guards march purposefully into the square, their presence immediately commanding attention. Okonkwo is dragged roughly through the village square, each step stirring clouds of ochre dust. The villagers watch Okonkwo, their faces a tableau of shock and disbelief as the scene unfolds. A low murmur ripples through the crowd, reflecting the collective bewilderment at Okonkwo's plight. Faces along the perimeter are etched with confusion, their eyes following Okonkwo's forced journey. The dust swirling around Okonkwo's feet symbolizes the disruption shaking the foundations of their community. Anxiety fills the village square as the community congregates, faces marked by disbelief and uncertainty. Murmurs spread through the crowd, intensifying with each repetition, creating a palpable sense of unease. The collective voice of the villagers rises, questioning, who would have thought? Honest Okonkwo? A thief? Doubt and suspicion cloud their expressions, as they struggle to reconcile their image of Okonkwo with the accusations. The accusation hangs heavy in the air, challenging the very foundation of their trust and community. The once familiar village square now feels alien, transformed by the weight of betrayal and uncertainty. Okonkwo is unceremoniously thrown into a small, dark hut, the rough ground jarring his weary bones. Dust dances in the meager light, illuminating the confines of his despair. He sits heavily on the dirt floor, his head buried in his hands, a broken warrior in silent torment. The silence amplifies his ragged breathing, each gasp a testament to his shattered spirit. Inside the small hut, silence amplifies Okonkwo's despair as days bleed into one another. The relentless gnawing of hunger mirrors the deeper starvation of his spirit. Tears stream down Okonkwo's face, a lament not for sustenance, but for the irreparable stain on his honor. His body is still, but his soul writhes in torment, the weight of lost prestige crushing him. Each drop of sweat and tear is a testament to his internal battle. Okonkwo's eyes reflect the abyss of his tarnished legacy, a haunting reminder of what was and what will never be again. Under the relentless sun, Oba Nnad, king of Umuneoma, sits regally upon his throne in the palace courtyard. The royal staff, a symbol of power and justice, shines brilliantly. With a commanding gesture, the king signals for the case of Okonkwo to be brought before him. The fate of Okonkwo hangs in the balance as the king's summons echoes through the courtyard. Okonkwo, battered but unbowed, is led into the grand palace courtyard. He stands before the king, his eyes filled with a desperate plea. The king watches from his throne, an unreadable expression on his face. The weight of his fate hangs heavy in the air. In the palace courtyard, Mama Nwanyi stands with unwavering resolve, her presence commanding the space. Her eyes burn with righteous anger as she prepares to confront Okonkwo. With a dramatic flourish, Mama Nwanyi gestures, her flowing robes creating a whirlwind of motion around her. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Mama Nwanyi faces Okonkwo. Her silence speaks volumes, promising a confrontation that will shake the very foundations of the palace. In the palace courtyard, a barefoot little girl hesitantly steps forward. Her big eyes reflect both innocence and apprehension. She stands small against the grand backdrop of the palace. Her shy voice barely carries in the open courtyard. A solitary figure, no more than 9 years old, she faces an unknown future. Under the bright sun of the palace courtyard, a little girl stands, her small face etched with seriousness. Her voice rings out in the vast courtyard, delivering a crucial message. Your Majesty, I saw a dog run into Mama Nwanyi's kitchen that afternoon. She recounts the dog's actions with precision. It jumped out with something in its mouth and ran into the bush. Her revelation hangs in the air, a pivotal clue in a grand mystery. A wave of collective shock ripples through the palace courtyard, faces etched with disbelief. The little girl stands silently, the weight of her words hanging heavy in the air. A hushed murmur starts to spread, the silence broken by the crowd's reaction. All eyes remain locked on the little girl, the unexpected testimony echoing in their minds. The courtyard holds its breath, the air thick with unspoken questions and simmering tension. In the expansive palace courtyard, the king wheels around, his eyes landing sharply on Mama Nwanyi. A pregnant silence descends, thick with unspoken accusations hanging heavily in the air. King's voice cuts through the silence, laced with suspicion. Did you leave your kitchen open? Mama Nwanyi remains stoic, her silence amplifying the tension in the courtyard. The weight of the king's question crushes down, their shared history revealed in her lingering silence. The pregnant silence stretches on, each second intensifying the unspoken drama between them. Mama Nwanyi stands alone in the vast courtyard, the imposing palace casting a long shadow over her. The stone structure looms, its power palpable, as Mama Nwanyi's initial confidence begins to waver. Under the palace's oppressive presence, she appears to shrink, her resolve tested by the sheer magnitude of the task ahead. A moment of quiet contemplation passes, as Mama Nwanyi steels herself, her internal conflict evident. Despite the daunting challenge, a spark of defiance flickers in her eyes. With newfound resolve, Mama Nuani whispers a single, firm word. Yes. In the vast palace courtyard, the king's imposing figure looms, his face an impenetrable mask. A sudden, thunderous echo shatters the silence as the king's staff strikes the stone pavement. His voice resonates, cutting through the air with unwavering resolve. Let the search begin. The weight of urgency hangs heavy as he declares, we must find the truth before sundown. Under the afternoon sun, a village search party gathers, their faces set with grim resolve. They move as one toward the dense bush, their boots pounding a rhythm of hope against the dry earth. The mystery of the missing stockfish fuels their determined march. Each step is a testament to their unwavering commitment to uncover the truth.